Hello, welcome to this class. We'll be talking research, and to start with, we'll give definition to academic project. Academic project is a research-based exercise that students undertake to demonstrate their knowledge, skills, and understanding of a particular field area. So, why do students embark on academic projects? It is usually a requirement for an academic program, especially at the undergraduate or graduate level. So we have some forms of academic projects. Academic projects can take various forms, including research, individual research dissertation. Then we have case studies. We have group projects, usually the type they do in a polytechnic, and the likes. Then we have like prototypes or product development. That for people who are into especially product like marketing and the likes. Now, the goal of academic projects could be to apply theoretical knowledge to real world problem, because there are problems here and there. So we apply theoretical knowledge to solve such problem. So another thing could be that's number 2 here, developing a critical thinking, problem solving, and research skills. So it could be one of the goal of a research project is that you should become rugged in research skills. It could be to demonstrate expertise in a specific field. You see, so then it could be to prepare students for professional or academic career. Like when you see anybody who is doing PhD, is being prepared for academic career. You see, at the first degree, masters, you could just do because it's a requirement for you to grab your degree, to grab your master's degree as well. But when you are embarking on PhD, you're already thinking a career, academic career. You see, that you are becoming a professional, in research. So, qualities of a project topic. A good project topic should be relevant. So you should have aspect of a relevance. You should be able to align your goals, your interests. And then the topic should align with your goal, your interest, and your field of study. You cannot have a topic that does not have anything with your field of study. It's not right. So originality. The topic should offer a fresh perspective, new insight, then innovation and solution, you see, to your field of study. So it's not just a repetition of what has been done. You have to have some element of originality. So feasibility. So you should ensure that the topic is what can be completed within a given time frame and resources that's at disposal. Resources, money, materials that are available to you or that you can access. It's very important. So it should be significance. So potential impact, importance, and practical applications. So if it doesn't have practical applications to real world situation, then you don't have any business embarking on such a topic. So of course this also akin to researchability. So it has to allow for feasible research method and data collection, where you will not be able to gather data. A topic where the data to answer for the research questions will not be available, such topic is not researchable. So then it has to, there is this element of clarity. Your topic must be clear. It has to be well defined. It has to be easy to understand. It has to have clear objectives. It's very important. So also you should check guidance and support. You see, you should look in area of your supervisor's expertise. You have to consider a topic in the area of your supervisor's expertise. So, so that he will be able to provide the real guidance. You see, helpful guidance. Because if you choose a topic that is totally outside your supervisor's area of concentration, then there is problem, especially at the undergraduate levels. You are just given a supervisor. You don't have any field, you don't have any subject area. You're just given a supervisor. So maybe you've made some research and you have a particular interest in a particular field of study. You now choose topics in that field of, yes, in that your unit. Your supervisor might not be in that, like for example now, my own department, I read adult education. We have four core units: community development, industrial relations, social welfare, and literacy. I'm in literacy. At my undergraduate levels, my supervisor happens to be in industrial relations. He's an expert in industrial relations. So I knew that as an expert in industrial relations because for a very long time during my undergraduate, I knew I would do my master's and my PhD. So I have keen interest in research. So I had made some inquiries to know, okay, what are the units? Which one will I be interested in if I want to do my master's? And, to continue with my PhD. So I discovered that I'm interested in literacy unit. And now my supervisor is in industrial relations, you see. So if I did not have a focus, I might just get carried away with my supervisor or give him a topic, maybe come with topics that he wouldn't want to even supervise. You see, I had to blend my topic to be fit for my field and his field. So I chose a topic. I said the topic I chose then was the impact of a basic literacy on socioeconomic development, you see, of people in Akinyele local government, of adults, you see, in Akinyele local government. So now I've been able to cut cross my area of studies and his. So it made it easy for him to accept it because he can relate with such topic. So what am I saying is this, that you have to consider your supervisor's area of interest when you are picking a topic. So if you have a different, especially at undergraduate level, at a master's level, you won't have this issue. Your supervisor will be in your area of study, will be in the core unit, in your core unit. That is where they will give you supervisor. At PhD, in fact, anything outside from your core unit cannot even supervise you. Such authority is not qualified to supervise you. At PhD level, it has to be your core unit. That is where you'll be given a supervisor. Or if you seek a supervisor, you have to seek a supervisor in your core unit. So now let's move forward a bit. We have some elements of a project topic. So one here is your dependent variable, which we call DV. So this one is, when you are choosing your DV, you should be looking at the outcome of interest. You are trying to identify the outcome of a phenomenon you want to study or predict. So then you are looking at the measurability. You should ensure that your DV can be measured or observed. If the DV you are considering cannot be measured or observed, then it is not right. So you have a high V, which is the independent variable. So you have to look at identify the factors. So to pick your IV, you identify the factors that might influence your DV. You are trying to consider whether the IV can be manipulated or controlled. You see, so those are the things you look into when you in this element. Another element is population. You see, you have to identify the specific group or population you want to study. You have to consider the accessibility, whether you have access to the population. If you don't have access to the population, then altogether the project topic is wrong or you choose another population for your study. Then location. This one is akin to the geographical context. You have to identify the specific location or settings for your study. Then you have to ensure that the location is relevant to your study. Like if you are trying to check something that has to do with academic performance or whatever, you should do it in school settings. You see, your location should be like school. Then your population should be like students. You cannot be doing academic performance. You say among farmers. So because such information you need, you cannot get it among farmers. But if you are looking at processing of this or that, or how to plant or whatever, you cannot go and do it among students or in the school. You should go to like farmers or rural area where they are predominantly farmers. That is where you can observe such things. You see. All right. So let's leave it this way. We'll continue from here. Thank you very much.